banjolalis are really fun instruments, aren't they? I don't get very many of them, but when I get them, I really enjoy them. And it's one of those sort of hybrid instruments that has caught on over the years, thanks to the popularization of people like George Formby in the early part of the century. And Brian May even played a banjolele, or a banjo uke as they call them. So I always keep an eye out for interesting sort of hybrid guitars. I've got, as you can see behind me on the wall, I've got a lute guitar from Germany that I restored a couple of years ago that stays on my wall. I like it around. You know, I've had interesting sort of dulcimer slash lap harp type creations, chroma harp type spin-offs. I've seen various sort of Indo-Asian violin composite instruments, like the old-fashioned rebec, which is one of the instruments that the violin descends from. You know, various bouzouki slash lute type instruments. I find them all really, really interesting, and of course I always pause to check them out whenever I see them, and try to get tune out of them too, because a lot of them are very challenging. But yeah, I'm always keeping my eye open for these types of things. I wanted to do a video because this came in, and I don't want my channel to be so guitar slash uke centric, although this is a form of uke. I do try to work on other types of stringed instruments and often set myself new challenges. I've got a lap harp under the desk here, and various bowed string instruments, plucked instruments. And I'm always thrilled when I come across something unique and different. If I move my head, you can see also on the wall there's a really nice hammered dulcimer next to the guitar lute, and next to that there is a lyre, L-Y-R-E, in the Sutton Hoo model, which was found in a Saxon hoard in Sutton Hoo in England. And people are now recreating that lyre based on those dimensions. I've had a number of lyres over the years, and that's the one I kept because I have large hands, and it just seems to fit me better. And people think they're simplistic instruments because they only have 5, 6, 7 strings, but I tell you, it's a real challenge to play in an interesting way when you're reduced to that many notes. It's a great challenge for a musician to sort of minimalize what pitches that they can produce and do something interesting with less. So that's always fun to play. But of course I look for all kinds of manifestations of stringed instruments in the banjo, mandolin, mandola vein as well. I think a couple of videos ago I was playing my octave mandolin on one of those videos, which is a particular favorite. I prefer it to the regular smaller mandolin because of the size of the fretboard and also the tone. I just like the darker, deeper tone as well. So it's fun to get these and tinkle along on them, and they always sell fast because you know, there's when you look for them on places like eBay and Reverb, you don't find too many to choose from, and it's always nice to get one that's had some setup done on it. These tend to come, and this is a K-mice, these tend to come with really bad spike fret ends, uneven frets. I always have to do a lot of neck work, fret work on these things to get them playing nice, so I try to emphasize that to anybody that wants to buy it, is that I've done that work, so you're not going to get something that's going to cut your hands or just fret out at certain intervals. So anyway, quick video that you know, I don't want to forget the other realms of string instruments. I want this channel to be about those as well. I just don't find them as much, and of course guitars and ukuleles are much more popular, so that's the bread and butter. But it's fun to mess around with these other things as well. All right, folks. Whatever you're doing, enjoy it, do it up. See you next time.